sorry, not Twitch.
YouTube has better bitrate allowance.
Okay.
Have you ever tried using Restream, Ian?
No.
No. That's good. It lets you stream to like a couple of platforms at once.
Yeah, I might try that. Yeah, I haven't tried that. All right.
Bless you.
From a session long past.
It's it's like a month and a day ago.
Yeah. It has been that long, yes.
Yeah, unfortunately. All right.
Second.
So, do you guys want to do a recap or should I?
Go for it, sir.
Right. When we last left off, you guys arrived at the strange location marked on the nautical map called the Rift. You already visited one of the locations, which was the gate, where you according to your character, murder everybody there without question and left, and made your way over to the Rift, successfully navigating the route, or rather Johnson plotted a route successfully for you guys to safely make it to this location. In this location, the Soul Shepherd left you guys, basically gave you guys a little boat, which you used to kind of make your way to these kind of cliff rock formations, which, according to the Soul Shepherd, is the Rift. And as you were making your way towards the rock formations, you could see quite quickly the Soul Warden ship kind of disappear into the darkness and over the horizon. As you made your way here, made your way across the rocks. Johnson didn't have any problems with it. Mostly you used Misty Step and Stannis and Kairos. You guys had a bit, a bit more challenging time traversing these rocks. You saw a mysterious figure standing kind of at this location where Johnson is, and kind of speaking in tongues to what looked like, this is what Johnson saw with his perception, what looked like a giant sea creature, which as you move forward disappeared, and so did the figure. As you moved inch your way...
The noise Standish alerted them.
Yeah. Good note. As you made your way forward, obviously you misty stepped across and went over, and on your perception, you figured that this was an kind of an interesting sight. Which you investigated, and you figured that it's a riddle. And based on the riddle, you understood that that these pillars, for whatever purpose they have here, need to be ignited for whatever reason, right? So the reason wasn't given, but there was a riddle, which kind of what looked like in your perception. There were various different texts on each of the pillars, and you read one of them, which stated that these pillars need to be ignited, and it needs to start with the one facing west. You try to ignite the pillar with burning hands, I think.
It's some sort of flame spell, yeah.
Yeah, or firebolt. It was firebolt.
Yeah, firebolt.
And it did not ignite the pillar, but you felt a gust of wind kind of blowing you towards the west side of, just kind of like east to west, kind of like a swoosh. Yeah, and then meanwhile, while you were busy doing that, Kairos almost drowned in the Sea of Souls. Yeah, Standish managed to pull him out.
Thankfully.
Thank you, Standish.
It was pretty close, actually, as far as I remember. So now you guys, you guys find yourselves across, reunited with Johnson, and
I guess Johnson tells you everything he learned about this magic circle.
Yeah. I think the turn-based order is still here. Let's do it this way. I forgot what. Obviously, I forgot what the turn order was. Who we ended on? I think it was Johnson. We ended on last time.
Yeah, I don't. Start wherever.
So it was Odorf's turn, I suppose. But Odorf is just like kind of, he's with you all the time, so we can skip him, I suppose, right?
Yeah,
or if you want to like use any of his abilities.
I don't know if Odorf really knows what's going on right now. I think it's just like, the Johnson he's doing wizard things again. I think he's probably just going to lie down and curl up and sort of just lie and wait,
Yeah. Okay. Standish is next.
This fellow doesn't look very good, does he?
Well, that's because he's dead.
Well, how freshly dead is the corpse before me?
How fresh the corpse is?
Yeah.
Just armor and bones. so probably been here for a while. Or, I mean, you can roll investigation, I suppose, but I don't think it'll... On your passive perception, you can kind of determine that it's been here for a while.
Fair enough. Do you want me to have a look at... Well, no, I suppose... So, which is the one from the west? That's the one that you're standing next to. Johnson.
I'm sorry, what?
So it's the one from the west, the one you've lost.
Well, I think so. That was, I mean, look at your compass, old boy.
Just do like a... Can I touch the stone in front of me and do like an arcana roll and just see if I can determine the nature of magic?
Yeah, Johnson's told you it wants to be set on fire, but the fire he has isn't good. So.
Yeah.
Yes. And by yes, I mean yes, you may roll Arcana.
Right.
God, dude. 3 monitors is not enough for this shit.
I've only got one. Be happy.
My DNDBeyond has wigged out. Not letting me roll.
Refresh the page. Oh, you're not signed in.
I got it. Oh, so far, it's nearly an at 20. That's a 13. Can I re-roll that?
We'll use luck point.
Yeah, I'm going to use a luck point. That's a terrible roll. 17.
Okay, so what are you looking for?
Information on the source of the ignition, if possible.
Oh, so you're specifically looking for like what it can be used to ignite it?
Yeah.
Yeah, what magic is it looking for? Like
to be ignited.
Or is that a +1 over? Yeah, so you can tell it requires a combination of some sort. So just using fireball or anything flame will not do. There needs to be some other element. You just can't put your finger on it.
Okay. I share that with the gang. So it seems that it's not just one element. We need something more. I can't tell what that is, but maybe fire's a part of it.
maybe it's the like the fire over there. And Johnson points at the blue flames on the wall. Maybe that's a different fire, you know? Maybe it needs fire from this place rather than fire from where we are. Sure.
Well, big man, it's your turn.
So Kairos, with that information, he's gonna look up and look around. Is there any other sources of flame?
So, hold on.
Oh yeah, fuck! I can't see that that far.
So 30 feet. That's So, all right. You guys just yell it to him, yeah. The information. Or
I
you
can walk over to them.
Yeah, or you walk over and then you figure it out. Yeah. Sure.
But yeah, I'm gonna try and look around for any other sources of flame.
Okay.
Assuming that it doesn't have to be produced. Maybe it's asking for a flame that already exists.
Yeah.
Like, is there anything being illuminated by another source?
Yes. There is
Yes?
a faint blue hue coming from above where the corpse lies.
Oh,
Or
okay.
as
Well,
far as you can see.
let's walk to it then. Can I reach out to this hue?
It seems to be behind some sort of Alright, so roll investigation.
Investigating. Get down, Mr. President. I rolled a 10.
Yeah, you look at the entire thing and you kind of look. Yeah, it's light coming through some glass, or whatever it is.
Can I put my hand on the glass, kind of like test its integrity?
Yeah. Yeah, you put your hand on the glass. You get nothing. It's just it feels pretty sturdy. Like you kind of like knock on it. Yeah. It doesn't give like a hollow.
So it's fucking solid. Like, oh god.
You get nothing on your 10 investigation versus DC 19. Yeah, you don't get the vibe that it's in your own fashion not really breakable with your axe. That's what you think.
Well, I was thinking more with his fist. I was gonna try and punch it, but I suppose an axe would do. But
No, you can try.
yeah, let's try it.
Sure.
He'll try and just put his hand through the glass as he would.
Yeah. All right.
He's like trying to break through it, full force. By the way, it's not like a sissy punch where he's just trying to see how the glass is. You want me to roll anything?
Punches, where people just punch. Don't really.
Oh, you know, just
Okay.
You know what I mean.
Okay, so you're just gonna try and just full force
Can I see-
blast this wall, yeah?
Can I see if Johnson perceives what Kairos is about to do? Like,
Are you percepting hard enough, bro?
I mean,
it was only a 13, so I guess Johnson doesn't really notice.
I mean, depending on like what is Kairos. I mean, he's just standing there, he put his hand on the thing, I don't think he's not really
It just looks to him like he's touched the glass and then he's like pulled his hand away. But you can see that he's clenched his fist, I think. He's kind of like, we're trying to punch through this thing and see if that works.
Well, let's see. If that's the case.
Johnson only rolled a 13, so I wouldn't have thought he'd notice.
Well, you notice that he has a clenched fist, so you beat a 3, so I'll give you that.
Oh, okay. I guess Johnson sort of sees that. And I guess he's going to just sort of turn around and be like, I guess he turns around to watch whatever it is Kairos is doing and sees that and just go, Kairos, oh boy.
Oh fuck, he didn't mention that there was it looked like a flame. There's something behind that glass as he clenches his fists.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna test its might, he says.
I mean, do you really think that's a good idea?
Can he roll persuasion to see how well he persuades me into talking me out of it?
Yeah, I'm fine with that. Yeah, I guess
what should I roll against? Should I just roll a d20 against it or something?
If you what's your
Johnson rolls persuasion against your
charisma? That's a 10. You have to DC 10. Just beat us. Or you know what? Just roll charisma, and he's gonna roll what or
persuasion here.
Persuasion, yeah. Just do that.
Yeah.
Just persuasion versus charisma.
Who can persuade who?
Johnson's persuasion is an 11.
No, yeah.
Oh, wait, that's performance. My bad. Okay, you got it.
Well, it was All right. Well, I said charisma, but I mean
It'll be a charisma modifier he just rolled because it's for persuasion, so it should be the same modifier because it's charisma.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. All right.
So
Yeah. You convince him.
Yeah.
I've been convinced until end this turn, but he kind of just stares intently at the this blue hue.
I guess Johnson just goes, maybe don't get set magically on fire because maybe that's magical fire and we won't be able to put you out.
Good point.
So
He did not think about that. He just wanted to just plow through it.
Because he saw you touch the glass, and it's like, is the glass warm or is it,
Was it? I assume it was cold, but what was it, Beard?
It was
he put his hand on
it was cool. Yeah, the whole place is not warm where you're at, so it's it's not freezing. It's just very cool. It's just like wind.
It's cold to the touch.
Wind blowing.
So,
yeah, it's just cold.
So that flame's not really affecting glass essentially
it's not.
as well.
It's not. So there's not heat coming from it.
I think Johnson's going to look at this and be like, I wonder how we get inside. Because that looks like the other side of glass, right? We're looking into a room? Is that what this is? I guess you can Johnson do like a perception check or something to see what he's actually looking at.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, you can see kind of like a bluish hue and kind of like flame inside through the like crystallized or glass material. And it's not very clear. It's a bit hazy, so it's not like clear, transparent glass. But you can kind of make out that it seems to be something either burning inside or very moving a lot.
Yeah.
Perhaps that's what we see.
Emanated in kind of like bluish hue, like a bluish light from the.
Yeah.
I think Kyrus will just say to Johnson, he'll be like, perhaps that's the flame that we seek.
Yeah, no, I think you're bob on there, oh boy. Just got to find out a way of getting in there, I suppose. He's going to whistle Odorf to him and jump on. And then just sort of trot around the outside here, looking for something in the inside, like on this wall.
Yeah, maybe there's a secret entrance.
Yeah, seeing if you can see some sort of secret entrance or something,
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want a perception roll off him?
What's your passive?
21.
Yeah, well, you don't need to roll anything. You don't really see anything that, you can roll if you want. Let's see, I don't know.
See if he does anything special. Oh, we're so close. That's a 19.
Yeah, so
it's less than
so your passive, you don't really see anything. You see another flame, kind of like, or like bluish hue from another crystallized sort of structure there. Not a structure, but it's more of a. Yeah, it's pretty much the same config.
Yeah. Is Johnson close enough to that bit of flame outside there to get like an Arcana check on it to see what sort of magic it is? Or can he maybe if not, can he climb up the wall or something to try and?
Yeah, go ahead. You can try and climb the wall and roll Arcana.
Yeah, cool. Acrobatics, is that?
Yeah.
Yeah. 21.
Yeah. Okay. You scale the wall, kind of looking for cracks to place your hand and feet in, and you can scale the wall up to where the flame is.
Yeah, cool. He's just gonna like, I guess, just Arcana and just try and figure out. Oof. Yeah, it's not great. It's hanging off a wall.
Meets it, beats it. So yeah, you get that it's there's no warmth coming from it, so it's kind of weird. You get a slight hint of fire, like that it's ignited, and there's also just a little bit of a weird static coming from it.
Okay.
As you kind of like, you observe it. I'm assuming you're trying to like touch the kind of like a crystallized wall pattern there.
Yeah, I think John's just inspecting it. Would he think that he could probably pick the flame up with his mage hand? Like,
You can try if you want.
yeah.
Or do you think like, well, roll an investigation first before you do that?
Yeah. Let's see what he reckons.
Like, what he thinks.
23.
Yeah, you reckon it's probably not gonna work, especially because this flame is. I mean, right here I've placed it kind of like in a stupid location for aesthetics purposes, but technically it's behind the crystallized.
Oh, okay. So is the gap that I can see not there?
Yeah, it's not there. It's just an anomaly. So
that's fine. I was not sure.
Yeah. So on that investigation, I mean, it's behind the thing, so you think like you can like, you're not even sure if it wasn't obstructed, if you could even grab it with mage hand. So you're not sure about that. You're doubtful.
Okay. Yes. Yeah. Johnson do next. I don't know. I think I'll end my turn there and let get established.
Which one of you guys has the helmet of what was it?
Comprehending language.
Johnson has it back now.
Comprehending every language, yeah.
Comprehending languages, yeah.
Is that written? That was written and
no, just hearing.
Just verbal.
Standish.
Yeah.
Standish can read all languages.
Yeah, Standish has a thing because of his like demonness that lets him read all languages. I guess we could just head up to the top of here and see if there's fire.
At least be a decent view, right?
Just looks out into the dark black, like, I don't know, will it? And
it's nice up here. I mean, sort of. Oops! Oh shit! Beard, help! It's okay.
You're fine.
It's all right. We're okay. So I found another window. Sorry.
Okay, so you're just making your way up, yeah?
Yeah. There's not really much I can do with that.
Rust. I'm just waiting for, like, now that Johnson's around the corner from Kairos, just to hear, like, punch. Ah! Like,
I think Kairos will just go to Johnson and be like, "Have we found any way inside?" He'll ask.
no, I can't really see anything inside. I don't know. Andrew was saying to Standish, maybe we should just... Well, that's where he's gone, but we should maybe head up to the top and maybe there's fire up there or something? I don't know.
Kairos will nod and he will follow along. How much fucking movement did I use there? Hang on. 20. Up 60 feet of movement. I can move 40 feet. Yes. So he'll make his way up and end this go.
All right. Go ahead, Mr. Johnson.
Yeah, I guess Johnson's going to climb back down the wall, up onto Odor, and yeah, head up the stairs. We're not in combat, right? So we're double movement.
Yeah. You're double movement.
Cool.
Yeah, it's kind of like a bit stronger headwinds, with just wind starts blowing. You know, as higher you get.
Okay. Yeah, that's all Johnson's doing. Just moving forward.
Can I see anything from up here yet? Anything of interest?
Whereabouts are you? On your 12? You just see a bunch of rock formations in the distance towards the west, and as you're moving up, yes, there are some similar looking light sources on the side of this stone structure, and the kind of spiral staircase going up. Going up to the on the side of this thing. It's kind of like very similar to the one you encounter in Hublands.
Yeah.
At the winter top.
Okay.
It's kind of like a similar structure, you know. It's like a spiral structure, so. Nothing sort of like piques your interest. You're just kind of like moving up. It's very dark. You know, it's just a miracle Kairos is still managing to hold on.
I love holding on.
Alright. Hold on.
Oh god, where the fuck am I going? I don't know if you guys can see this, I've dragged it. Oh god. Okay. There we go, that's a bit more normal. Haha, my 60 feet of movement. Ha.
Well, 60 feet of movement technically would be here and then here.
Okay, a bit closer then.
Yeah, Kairos just moves past, tries not to like bump anybody off the ledge there.
Oh, he's nimble enough. He's been in he's been in the army before, having to walk through people.
Was that 8 feet? Yeah. All right, squeeze your way past.
You can just feel his intimidating presence. It's like you can feel his general's presence as he walked past.
Yeah, I guess Johnson's going to keep on moving if there's room to get past Kairos.
Yeah, he'll hug the wall, make space. Makes it easy for him. He's not gonna just stand there and be a dick, be like, haha, no.
Oh yeah, Johnson rise past on Odor. Gonna make his way up here. And then yeah, they'll sticking close to the wall so people can get by him.
Way inside of this thing, I really have. I mean, those lamps aren't being lit, are they? They're just magic. They're just lit.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't really know what's going on up there.
Do you see anything?
I'm a bit too short for that, I'm afraid.
Can you see anything moving?
No.
Yeah.
I'm just moving.
Yeah. Well, roll acrobatics.
I'm... Oh, hang on. Let me acrobat real quick. Yeah, pretty acrobatic. as he would.
Yeah, you trip on one of the steps. It's just quite dark between like the torches, and as Standish and Johnson kind of went on, you can't see him anymore. They just went around the corner, and you only see kind of like a dimly lit light, but it's pitch black here between the torches, and you trip on one of the steps.
Yeah, I think after having tripped, he'll turn his magic longsword. He'll whisper.
Roll a dex check. You know what? Hold on. No, you know what? That's a 5 on acrobatics. I'm gonna give you another one. So roll a dex save.
Saving.
Coming out.
I failed to grab my sword.
No. You slip, and but you manage to kind of like grab onto the ledge. Here,
Okay,
you just
I'm
kind
grabbing.
of like, and it's just pitch black. You can't see like left or right, kind of hanging on the ledge there. And as you're holding on, you're you can feel some of your kind of items just slipping away, like from your belt.
Oh man.
Oh, no.
And roll me, let's see how many you got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. It's gonna be a 16. So roll me 10 plus 6.
2D.
Just
I
10.
can do 2d8.
Or yeah, do 2d8. Let's see which item is slipping.
I don't know if we even noticed this.
Nope.
All over.
He just looks like he hasn't come up, basically.
So your mess kit is just falls away and just like splashes into the sea. Just kind of like tumbles down.
No.
So you lose your mess kit. Somehow it fell out of your backpack. So.
And I thought he had it tightly secured. Not very good of him. Anyway, can he pull himself back up?
Not on your turn.
Right.
We're gonna roll next turn.
He's stuck here then, hanging.
Johnson, your turn. Kairos does make a noise when he does that. You know, he's not very nimble. He just kind of fumbled, just slips. A rock fall, like he breaks a rock off the wall with his leg. Kind of like slides down and grabs with both hands, kind of on the ledge, and he just like, you know, just kicking his legs. You know, his stuff falls out of his backpack.
I guess Johnson hears that then.
Yeah, you can definitely hear that. Like it wasn't.
Yeah, he's gonna hop off Hodor and just like, wait, hell was that? I mean, I can see because dark vision, so he's like, ah, shit. Nip through the space there. Standish's in because he can do that. Just sort of runs through Standish's legs. No. Gives you a quick flick in the balls as he goes by. Yeah, he's going to run down, and can he try and just help Kairos up?
Isn't it funny? Kairos, for all his military acumen, just falling down some rough terrain.
Falling down and just lying there as well.
No, he's hanging on. He's not lying there.
So what, you want to try and pick him up?
I just want to try and pull him up. Yeah, I mean, Johnson's strong. Like, Johnson isn't weak, he's just small. Johnson's strength is 17, so, like, he's not weak. Yeah, so what do you want me to use? Sleight of hand or something else? Combo sleight of hand strength? Oh, you're muted, by the way, Ben. I guess he knows.
Sorry, I was talking. I was muted. Yeah, no sleight of hand, just strength check.
Strength, cool.
Yeah, and it's Kairos. Like, are you doing anything in return? Are you trying to pull on Johnson, or are you just hanging there like a?
Can he use like athletics for strength, or is it?
Oh yeah.
I'm sure he'll take any assistance to get up.
Yeah.
That is a 19.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe I don't need to use my athletics.
Yeah, you pull Kairos up, kind of like onto his belly.
Yeah, Johnson just extends a hand, like grabs yours, Kairos, and just pulls you up onto solid ground.
Very appreciated, he'll say.
All good, man. All good. Yeah, Johnson does that, and then I guess he's just going to use the rest of his movement to head back. Oh, he can't even do that. He can only go to, like, here. So he's going to head this way. And that is... my turn. Of course I can.
Top level? Anything up here?
Yes. As you make your way to the top of the whole thing, you kind of see sort of like a similar formation that you saw at the bottom or at the foot of the entire formation. You can see kind of like these extending petrified that you can't make sense of. There's sort of like another roll of perception, I suppose.
Yep. Not great. Looking the wrong way.
Yeah, you just see a bunch of kind of like these erect tentacles, and kind of like a rock formation in the middle, and so it looks like kind of like a ramp at the top, and that's pretty much it. I don't see anything else from where he's standing. That it?
Yeah, that's standard should be.
Kairos is up. Yes. And he will light his torch. Well, not his torch, his weapon. Lumos. As the sword just lights up. And he will continue along.
You're going to have to replace that with something similar, but not
something not copyrighted. Oh,
yeah.
God.
Yeah.
Well, you can finally see, huh?
Yes, and he'll tap Johnson on the back, give a little tappy.
God damn it, man! Don't sneak up on a person like that.
On your 6, he says, and then he'll walk by.
I think as Kairos goes by, Odorf just like nips at his like just trousers like a little bit, like so like got your back. Just sits there and gives you like a cheeky smiling dog face, you know.
Okay, and I think yeah, I'll end this go here.
Yeah, Johnson, your turn.
Sorry, my bad. Yeah, Johnson walks back up to Odorf, hops on. And I guess he's just gonna move or just follow Kairos up to the top of here. Yeah, that's all Johnson's done.
All right, Standish.
Investigate this fellow on the ground.
Say again?
Can we investigate this fellow on the ground?
Sure, what do you want to just pick his pockets out?
Yeah, see if he's got anything on him, or is he just dust and armor?
Roll investigation, please.
not rolling well. Getting a refresh.
I mean, you pat him down. It's another skeleton. Been in for a while. Has similar get-ups, similar armor and insignias inscribed in the pauldrons as the person, or what used to be a person, below, at the bottom of the stone structure that you investigated. So they look to be similarly dressed. You go through the pockets, you find just kind of very rusted, oxidized sword, a backpack which is open, and it's pretty much looks to be looted.
Okay.
Has a couple of pouches. You open one pouch, and a spider kind of like runs up to your arm. So that's empty. And then you check the other pouch, which is more like a square pouch, and you find sort of a very small leather notebook.
Okay. I take the notebook.
Okay.
Leave it there for fellows.
Hmm?
Are you alright, Apollo?
We're getting some mighty ASMR noise.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry, bro. I did not realize. Sorry, my bad. Sorry.
Are you like...
I'm chewing gum. I'm chewing gum. No, I'm chewing gum. I did not realize.
It's
Sorry.
like some Twitch ASMR eating time.
I'm also playing Pokemon TCG, like in between. Okay, I'm gonna move my full 60 feet, if it will let me. Yes, I've reached the pinnacle, and I'll end my go. Well, does he see anything when he gets to the top, actually? What can he see? Mr. Beard, what can I see?
What, you?
Yeah, I mean...
You can see your, past your nose. No, but, yeah, you,
Is that a diving board? What the hell?
you can't see the diver. I mean, alright, let's check the rules again, okay? 15 feet light source plus... Okay, that's all stealth bullshit. So for the light... I gotta check the rules again. The torch distance. 20-foot radius. There we go.
Is that 20 feet clearly? And like, what's the kind of like...
Well, 20 feet from where you're at, so that's, yeah, you see these, like, tentacle things, whatever. It's weird formations. It's definitely similar to where you guys were when you were at the bottom of this thing. You kind of look forward. Do you want to roll anything, like perception or something?
Nah, I should be alright.
Okay, so, yeah, it's just some rough formations. And it's just pitch black. You can't see Standish. You're just standing there. You kind of turn around, you see, oh crap, there's a ledge, probably should be careful this time. Yeah, that's pretty much... This looks weird is all. This whole place looks weird.
Okay, Johnson is gonna move up here with Odor. Make any sense? Oh, I didn't. Whoops! I did a silly that. Hang on, let me just drag them back up there. There we go. Right, we're back. Yeah, he's gonna move up here. Yeah, can he do like investigation or something, or a perception to see what the hell he's looking at?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whichever you want.
Let's go with perception. See what he sees. 27.
You see everything. Which is a bunch of like
Universe.
yeah, all these did like tentacle things like are moving around.
Oh.
You can't really like well that sorry, they're not moving around. They're placed around this top of the structure, all facing inward. You can kind of barely see the top of. Well, you can see the top of those things like from where you're standing. Across like the rock formation in the middle, there's kind of like a rock formation. There's not really a staircase or anything, but the rock formation kind of moves upward. There's like a couple of pillars at the top, and in the middle there's kind of a ramp. And then if you look sorry,
can you just move me back? Could you just move me back onto the map? Sorry, my TaleSpire just died randomly.
Okay. Yeah. You back?
Awesome, thank you.
Okay, so you look at this thing. There's a it's like a wooden ramp, and then at the bottom of it there's like a kind of like a pattern on the floor that doesn't match everything else that's there. So, you want to roll anything else?
Maybe like, I don't know, like an insight or something, or like maybe just try and make sense of what he's seen here. 15.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you kind of your eyes. You're looking at the top of this thing. There's like two pillars that just stand out. You kind of drag your eyes towards this ramp, and then move your eyes downward. And just where the end of the ramp, it's kind of like a chewed off at the end, but just at the end where the ramp ends, it aligns with kind of like a hole, or sort of looks like an impact or something. It just looks like there's a small impact crater. Not even a crater, but it's just kind of like hole, and there's like a scattered lines moving outward from it, and it's just like a circular pattern. And by what you can tell, it's a very similar underlying pattern that you saw at the bottom where the four pillars are. So.
Oh, the one downstairs. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I guess Johnson says that sort of quietly out loud to the group with him. It's like, I wonder what's on those pillars then. Actually, he can't move anymore, so that's probably going to be the end of his turn. Yeah.
Can I investigate that journal?
Yes, you can.
Have a little look-see.
Yeah, I'm just gonna send it to you. What it reads, and you can read it out loud.
So, Standish has got a little leather-bound journal that he took off this skeleton, so probably walks back over here first. Says, here chap, so have a list of this. To whomever finds this, Dawn and I have ventured further than most dare to dream. The rift is close, I feel it in my bones, but its paths are treacherous, ever-shifting and laden with deceit. We thought we understood its nature, but the truth is maddening, and only one way leads through. The others lead nowhere at all. Dawn, clever as ever, has seen what I could not. He holds the key. The answers that we sought, written not in ink, but in this pattern of his thoughts, in the steps he's taken. If I fall, it is him you must follow. Trust him, even if the path seems wrong, he knows the way. I fear the rift may take me, but I write this so you might succeed where I have failed. Seek Dawn and let his insight guide you. May you find the exit I could not. Eon.
Can you post that in Manger?
Yeah. I think after reading that, it's going to just go here. Is there anything on these pillars either side of the diving board?
But on the diving board?
Either on the diving board or on the pillars, either side, or is there a big sign directly in front of the diving board on the floor that says "Step here to get eaten by sea serpent"? Maybe that's a bit wishful.
No, it no, it's just it's a bunch of stuff written in Celestial. Well, not a bunch, but it's a few words.
And what does that say?
Right arc and left arc.
Right arc and left arc. And that's what's written on the pillars.
On the right one and on the left one, yeah.
Sure.
Correspondingly. Is that a word? Correspondingly?
No, either way, I knew what you meant. And you said the end of the diving board looks as if it's been bitten off.
It looks decayed. Yeah, I mean, it's an old kind of like piece of wood crap. It's surprising to you that it's even standing there where it is. Or
Yeah.
it looks to be wooden. It might be like magical, but it looks like wood. Looks like a wood kind of like you see on the side of the ship. The what do you call it?
Is it a plank? Walk the plank.
The plank. It's a plank.
I'll call it
Looks like
plank
a
rather
plank.
than
Yeah,
diving board.
looks like a plank.
Yeah.
And the end just looks like it doesn't look like it's actually bitten off. It just looks like it's decayed, and just
Okay.
Okay.
No teeth marks.
Yeah, I was going because Standish is
It's
definitely
not-
feeling
it's
this round thing, or is like a burrow at the moment.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know, wiggly sea serpents. Can't trust them.
Well, you know.
All right, Kairos.
It's time to move around. So Have we inspected this dead body? You got a
Yes.
notebook from it, but was that it? You didn't inspect him any further?
I mean, I couldn't find anything else on him.
All right.
He had a rusty sword, I think.
He's gonna look to the pair with him. I'm sure you can see him better than he can see you. Perhaps we show the dead some respect, and he'll try and pick up this body, this deceased body. You know, like you just carried him in your arms, and
Yeah.
Like you're carrying a babe on Baywatch.
yeah. And what was the thing on the notebook? It was like, seek dawn, let his insight guide you. If I fall, it is him you must follow. I have a feeling like, I don't know why, but I think Kairos kind of takes it sort of like as a sign to show some respect to the dead. I guess he'll let his friend follow where he assumedly went. I can't speak.
So you take the body then, yeah?
Yeah, he's like literally carrying it. And
Okay, so you pick up the body, the head falls off, the legs fall off, and you're holding kind of like the torso with the rib cage.
Oh fuck! I was hoping that it would stay in one piece, but
I really hope that Kairos said all of that out loud, and so that I'm going to pay respect to this because that was really touching and moving, and then he.
It just crumbles in his hand. Well, I think he won't move then. If that happens, he'll just be like, "Yeah, let's put it back." He'll just put it back. He'll just put it back.
Johnson, can we cast
mending?
It's there, but it's just falling apart. Yeah.
So he's tried to pick it up. It's just falling apart when he's tried to pick it up, and he's gonna be like, "All right." He'll just pat it like on the chest piece, be like, "Rest up. You rest now."
Like Johnson walks, so he's like walking over as he hears you say that, like sort of sees this goes on, and he's just like, "Rest up." I think he might have done a bit too much resting, old boy. Look at him. He's dust. Poor fellow.
Kairos using his boot to sort of scrape the dust.
In an attempt to make Kairos feel better, Johnson's gonna cast Mending on the skeleton. Just to, like, fix the pile of mess that's happened.
Yes.
Alright. What's your next move?
And then Johnson's gonna go up here and inspect these pillars if he can.
Hold up.
Hold up.
The pillars, yes?
Yes, please, sir.
Alright. Investigation, please. Or whatever you want to roll, honestly. Whatever you want to do. Like, you want to just check them out, like physically? Do you want to cast Arcana?
Both perception and investigation.
I mean, for perception, you see like the entire structure. You just turn around 360 degrees. You see kind of like what the formation actually is.
Yeah.
And you see everything from the top here. So that's on your perception. Your investigation, you look at these pillars. They don't really match. They don't really match anything you've seen.
Okay.
Not anything you've seen, but they don't really match the the aesthetic of this place. You know, it's just
Okay.
they're kind of like out of place. They're not like everything's very like dark. Kind of like a dark rock formation, and these tentacle kind of things look like they're petrified. Around that encircle this the top of this structure, and anything that stands out of that's out of place are these two like rocky sort of pillars and the wooden ramp, the plank. You know, everything else is kind of like very Cthulhu-y.
Okay.
You know, it's kind of
Got some octopus vibes going on.
very
These look a bit more like dwarven than
very
anything. or-
eldritch kind of, yeah. These look just roll history for me.
Sure.
Okay, before that, a history check on the investigation. You do see like in what's inscribed on both of these pillars.
See what's inscribed, you can't read it.
You don't recognize the language, but it's inscribed.
Yeah, I guess Standish is. But hey, Johnson goes, "Hey, Standish,
You
come and read this, would you?"
you can already hear Standish muttering as he's looking from one to the other. Right arc, left arc, right arc, left arc.
Yeah.
That's what they say. The one on the right says right arc, and the one on the left says left arc.
Oh.
I'd already looked at them.
Okay, but no, it wasn't up here. Sorry. Yeah, but you know what that means?
No,
Oh,
no, and I've no idea what language it's in either. Obviously, just that's what it says.
Yeah, and you on this history, it kind of looks like Hellraiser puzzle. Kind of like the tops of these kind of pillars rotate.
right.
That I did not see.
Yeah. The top's kind of like you could kind of like with your eye perception you can kind of see, and you've seen this type of device before, but
Okay.
not in this configuration. Basically, this is stone. This is nothing that you've seen, but you can kind of like recognize immediately. Like you're like, oh, okay. So like, you kind of put the pieces together. You see that okay. So both of these pillars have like the tops are rotating.
Okay.
And
I guess Johnson is gonna. Oh, sorry.
Got a brain fart now. Yeah, sorry. It's
That's good.
yeah, the tops kind of rotate.
Okay, so yeah, Johnson he's going to point to the one that's directly in front of him and ask Standish, what does this one say? Is this right arc?
Yeah, so the one on the right of the plank says right arc.
Okay.
The one on the left plank says left arc.
So he's going to can he just try and turn the top of that one to the right?
Sure.
I mean, if we need to, can I be doing the corresponding thing on the other one at the same time?
Up to you guys.
I mean, let's try this first, and then we can always.
Yeah, do you need me to roll anything, or?
No, you can turn it.
Cool. Yeah, he just turns it to the right. Sees what happens.
Okay, you turn the one that says right arc, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. You turn it. It basically turns like 45 degrees.
Yeah. Okay.
That's wrong. It turns 90 degrees. Sorry.
No, that's cool.
Yeah. So it just turns 90
The right
degrees. You turn it right 90 degrees. It just like kind of like you turn it. It kind of like if you put your hand, like you extend your hand up to it. It's like above your head. You kind of like reach up to it and grab it and turn it right. It's very. It's surprisingly smooth. It turns surprisingly.
Okay.
Sorry. It turns surprisingly smooth, and as it kind of like moves closer to 90-degree angle, it just kind of like boop, like pops into place perfectly on a 90 degree
So
angle.
it like clicks like it's done something. Like
Yeah, it's like clicks in place.
okay. Yeah, Johnson's going to say to Standish, "Hey, Standish, turn that left one, would you? Turn it to the left."
Yeah, I do that.
But I guess I'll end my turn so Standish can do it. But there we go.
Okay, so Stanish, what do you do?
This to the left.
Yeah.
Rotate it round.
Well, which way are you trying to rotate it?
Well, it would be to the left would be anti-clockwise, right?
Yeah.
So counterclockwise then, yeah. So
Yeah. Anti-clockwise.
So there's gonna be. So you turn you turn it counterclockwise, yeah.
Yeah.
You take it. You turn it. It feels very smooth, and then it's kind of like click, locks in place.
Okay.
And then as you turn it, turn it counterclockwise, you kind of notice a insignia. Staring right in front of you. So you're kind of facing east now. You're facing east. You're facing south before, right? You're facing south. You know, moved east. So the you turn the device. Let's just call it device. Counterclockwise, a single turn, 90 degrees, and now you notice an insignia. Roll investigation, please.
Ooh.
$24? Yeah. It's insignia of a kind of like a flame. Insignia of a flame, and on that investigation you realize that it was facing south.
Yeah.
That that flame insignia was facing south. Now that you've turned it counterclockwise, it's now facing east.
Do you say this out loud? Or that stuff you've seen?
Yeah, I think Standish is probably talking out loud.
Okay. Johnson goes, "Flame! Wait, the puzzle downstairs! Fire!" It needed fire in the west, right? So if we point that to the west on both of these, does it light the fire downstairs?
It's worth a shot.
Are these maybe some sort of
Big lighter.
puzzle control thing? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, you know.
The ignition switch. Yeah, so well, do you want me to end my go? And I'll do it on the next one? I will do. Kairos hasn't been broken.
I'm just spectating what you guys are doing. Not that I can see. I guess he'll just we'll just take the rear and kind of look out for any dangers. Not that he can see very well, but he'll let you guys go on about and just have his weapon drawn.
Be on alert, yes.
He's on alert. Yeah, he's on alert.
I guess seeing what Standish did with that other pillar, Johnston's going to look on this pillar and see, like, if he can see the same insignia at all.
You're looking at on the
right.
The right arc, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you turn it. Roll investigation.
Sure. 22.
Yeah. So you know that it kind of you kind of look at the other Standish like, oh look, there's a a thing, and then Johnson kind of looks over and then looks at back at his pillar, then looks over Standish's pillar, kind of like does calculations in his head, like, okay, so Standish turned the pillar counterclockwise, sees the flame now. I'm looking at my pillar. If I turn it clockwise, I should see the pillar kind of like I should see the flame insignia west, right? If the pillars were aligned, right? Which you think they were. I mean, that's what you assume. And you kind of, I mean, Kairos is illuminating everything, so you have perfect vision. So you like kind of like take your hand and just kind of glaze it around, like around the pillar, kind of like get the dust off.
Yeah.
Just kind of get the dust off, and you don't see anything.
Okay.
You kind of you look around the entire thing, like, well, what the hell? Okay, doesn't make sense, Johnson's like, my deduction skills are pretty good, so this doesn't make sense. He looks at one side, he looks at this side, then he looks at left, looks at the right, the other side, and then looks from the back, kind of from the east side. Doesn't see anything.
Yeah. No
insignias, no markings. They look like it looks like this pillar is like more worn out than the other one.
Yeah.
Is what you can tell.
I guess.
I mean, if we point the one with the flame on the house...
Well, you've pointed it to the west already.
Well, no, it's currently facing east.
Oh, the flame is facing east. Okay.
So if we point the one to the west, then we just have to keep on rotating yours.
Until we find the right way.
Well, nothing happens, and then we've at least eliminated that as a...
Yeah. Yeah, okay, yeah, Johnson's going to do that then. He's going to use the left one and move it so that the flame insignia is pointing to the west.
So the flame insignia is pointing west, then, yeah?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead, yeah.
Cool. Does he feel any feedback from the thing as he turns it back again? Does he feel it click back into another place, or...?
Hold on.
What?
I did a typo, sorry. I'm looking at notes. So you're moving. So right now the flame is for the left arc is facing east. As Standish moved, and you want to just keep rotating it until it's west. Yeah.
Yeah. So whichever way it will turn, he'll turn it.
It'll turn both ways. It turns.
Oh, okay.
It turns the same. It's the same pattern. It's very smooth, but it clicks in place. So you can rotate it either clockwise or counterclockwise, so it's not...
Okay, yeah, he's gonna... Yeah, he'll rotate it so that the... Yeah, sorry, so that the insignia is facing west, yeah.
Yeah.
And I assume he's going to feel it click as he does that. Like, again.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
Is there, like... I guess as he's moving it like that, does he feel any like up and down movement in the pillar? Like Does it feel like the pillar can be pressed at all? Like, can have a weight put on it?
It's so what it feels like as you're turning it, it kind of lifts a little, and then it kind of like moves downwards again.
Yeah.
And it clicks in place. And it
So
happens every time you do it. So it's kind of like a bit of a mechanism.
Yeah, but there's no like up and down button press or anything.
No.
Okay.
I mean, you try. You kind of like you raise it up to like a halfway point. You try pushing it down, but it feels like it moves on sled. Well, not a sled, but like a rail. You know, it kind of moves like as you're moving it left or moving it right. It just kind of like raises a little, then moves down and clicks, and whichever you move it. So the entire thing feels very mechanical, and then you kind of understand that it's just sliding on these rock formations.
Yeah. Okay. Then he's going to go over to this one over here, and just turn it 90 degrees at a time, and wait each time, and just see if anything happens. I guess he's going to say to like Kairos and Standish, be like, I don't suppose one of you guys wants to go and stand over near the edge and see if any of those lights down there turn on, do you?
Standish will have to because Kairos got sick.
Oh, okay, well, yeah, stop it. If you want to hop down there and have a quick look. And then, I guess we can wait a turn to go around if you want. I've done quite a bit this turn. And then he's going to, once Standish gets over there, he's going to rotate it quarters of a turn. And so they can see if it lights anything up down there on the puzzle down below or anything. Or...
Yeah, go for it. Okay. Oh, yeah, I mean, Standish is as close as you can get, really.
Cool.
Can you? Yeah, let's see. Can you see 72 feet?
I can see half of that.
Yeah, you've got 60 feet of dark vision, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, I'm assuming you don't need dark vision to see light in the dark? I don't know, I could be wrong. It could be magical darkness. What do I know?
Yeah, I mean, you can try. Yeah. Go ahead.
So, yeah, I'm just gonna move on to yours.
Yeah, or maybe, if you can't see from that edge, you hop down until you can see. Yeah. We'll send you a message and then you can... Oh, it's like 120 feet. Yeah.
So, yeah, in which case, Standish will just go... Can we say I've walked all the way around the stairs, but I'm just going to drop it down here? Oh, I've ended my go. I can't do it now.
What you can do is you can just drop down the floor like one level here. I'm sure Standish is like athletic enough to just drop down on the ledge there, kind of like here.
If you don't mind doing that for me, I'll roll in athletics.
Well, I just did. It's fine. Now you're within 60 feet.
Okay. Yeah, that's great.
If you want to climb back up, we're gonna roll, but it's like I'm pretty sure like with your dark vision, you don't need like you can see clearly where you need to jump. So you're gonna what? You're gonna keep rotating this thing, yeah?
Yeah. So Johnson's gonna do it like 90 degrees at a time. Mm-hmm. In fact, I don't know whether you want him to do an investigation as this happens, but as he rotates it, can he feel how many clicks there are?
You mean like as a safe? Like if you're cracking a safe?
Yeah, like he's quite an experienced rogue. He would have picked locks. Like, can he see how many actual positions this thing has? Like, how many...
See if you can feel how many...
Roll investigation.
Yeah. Roll what, sorry, buddy?
Investigation.
Investigation.
Oh,
cool.
Wait. Hold on.
Would you want, like, maybe sleight of hand or something? Because it's more like...
It would be, like, on touch, right? So it would be...
Yeah.
I suppose sleight of hand, yeah, roll it.
Yeah. 14.
Okay.
No.
it moves 90 degrees. You don't feel it. You can see it like based on your feel. Based on like the rotational feel, like you move it, it moves up, clicks down. Move it again, clicks down. Move it again, clicks down. You know, you move it. Now it was facing west, Now you're moving it, you know, all the way around. All the way around. And then how far are you going? Are you going back to like west or
I guess I mean, if Johnson fails the first roll, that's fine. If he doesn't get the feedback from it, he's worked with locks before. Like, you don't learn everything about a lock from like just twiddling the knob once. So like, he's probably just going to sit there and just continue to rotate. I could like keep making checks if you want.
Sure.
And just like try, and he's just going to like he's got time. That's a 15.
Standish is also keeping it safe.
Yeah, and every time it turns, Standish is watching out for any lights that may or may not come up below.
Okay, yeah, you keep twiddling with it, just rotating it. You've already rotated the thing like twice, 360 degrees and like backwards. And it's very, very smooth. You don't feel any clicks. And it's actually oddly smooth to you. It's kind of like, this is very like impressive engineering, you know? The kind of like enters your mind. Like, there's no like friction almost.
Yeah, Johnson
to these things, you know, it's like you can like turn it a little. It requires very little force, and it just clicks in place. And then you try it backwards, it clicks in place. Try it forwards, then you rotate it 360 degrees, and it works. Yeah.
So the clicks it will just seem to click back into place wherever he leaves it.
No. Okay. The way it works is just it clicks in place every 90 degrees. You're sure of it now.
Okay, so
and based on that, it the way you look at it, the pattern, you can tell it's based on directions. So it's north, east, south, west, and it clicks. Whenever you leave it, depending on like which position it's in, it's either going to click east or north. If it's between east or north, if it's east northeast, is going to click east. If it's north northeast, is going to click north, right? Depending on where you leave it. So it's always going to be in one of these 4 fixed positions. So
okay.
But nothing really happens. I mean, you just wiggle the entire thing. It's just right now you don't feel any magic to it. You know, you don't really even need to like roll Arcana. Just don't feel like the whole place feels abandoned.
Okay, yeah. Dirty 20.
You can roll Arcana, sure.
Yeah.
You feel like it's you don't feel any magical aura around it, or for these pillars, but what you can deduce is that these have a connection to the pillars and the the circle below.
Okay.
And what you think, if you roll me another investigation, if you will.
Yeah, sure thing. Yeah. Oh, nat 20.
All right, well there it is. So yeah, you it kind of like everything clicks, and you think that that something needs to power these, right? And they're very very similar. Like the entire circle, it's the whole thing. There's the setting. You look around it. You inspected the altar at the bottom thoroughly. You think these are correlated.
So on that nat 20, does Johnson understand how to power them? Can he figure out what power they're looking for?
Yeah. You probably need to it's something to do with the pillars below.
Okay, so Johnson kind of clicks. I've got it backwards. I thought these were doing things with the pillars below, and actually I need to do something with the pillars below to make these work.
Did Standish read the entire thing, right? Of the notebook for everybody?
Yeah. Yeah, we've got it in the chat from the notebook. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, we've got that.
That didn't say anything about pillars, did it?
I'll be right back. I'll let you guys brainstorm this.
Yeah. That's cool. Yeah, so I guess we need to head back down.
Maybe there's a similar mechanism on the way down. If there's.
Yeah, well, when Beard's back,
top.
I didn't necessarily get a total answer to like how does Johnson power these pillars, but like once I figure out what it is that they need for power, like it might just be something. It might be fucking souls or something, man. You know, like this is a place of the dead. We might have to.
I'll sacrifice my blood if I have to.
Yeah, well, maybe that's what the fucking hole over this fucking plank is for. Maybe someone has to walk to the front of it and like cut their hand and like drip it down into the fucking.
I don't know why, but I thought you'd have to like jump off it or something. It looks like something that you just. Like
I feel like that's a red herring. So like it's made to look like that because I think that's there for Beard's entertainment. So one of us will try and jump off it.
I would try and jump off it. It means like you jump off it, you land flat on your back, take 10 damage.
Like, you know, you've got to have some fun as a DM, right? Like you gotta like.
But no, the thing, even if I knew that was the case, I'd still fucking do it.
Alright, I'm back.
So yeah, we'll just have to wait on him and kind of see how it rolls.
Alright, I'm back. What's the next move? That's the end of
So
it.
before we move too much further, Johnson, what does he figure out he needs to power these with? Like, what's the Arcana source? He's like, he's almost like the way he uses magic.
It's the flame.
It's the flame.
It's the flame. But now the question is how to. It's either the flame or some sort of a mechanism that kind of like powers this entire thing. Because you guys moved up the stairwell, or the kind of like the rock formation stairwell up to this thing, and it was kind of like illuminated on the inside. So something must power it, and you think it's something to do with the altar below.
Okay.
To maybe activate whatever's here.
Okay. So Johnson's like, right. Well, I'm going to head back down there and see if I can find the thing that powers this place. It's definitely something to do with the blue fire. Like, it's definitely that's definitely our power source. So we've just got to, get some blue fire, I guess. Anyway, I'll back down, I guess. And Johnson's gonna head back this way.
Yeah, if you guys collectively decide that you want to go down, we don't have to like do the whole loop-de-loop.
Yeah, well, why don't we just move everyone
let's
down
do that.
then?
Yeah. Let's there we go.
He's fallen.
Yeah.
Take 60 fall damage.
Yeah, Johnson. Yeah. Let's just not do
I'm glad
loop.
fall damage isn't calculated automatically.
You guys make your way downstairs. Yeah, it's still the same.
Okay. Does Johnson spot? I can roll another Arcana.
Well, it's the end of your turn, mate. So you've done.
Oh yeah,
your
I've done a bit too much now. Yeah. That's
so
fair.
stand it's your turn.
Johnson shares all the information that he learned from those Arcana checks with you guys as we're on the walk down. Like he.
Well, we'll share it again because people might have forgotten.
Yeah, Johnson's like, oh, so the power source is like. So I thought the pillars up there controlled what's going on down here, and it kind of seems like it's the other way around. Blue fire is definitely some of the power, but there's also maybe something else. Like, I don't know if maybe we can sacrifice souls or life essence here. Like, everyone needs life essence, right? The guy on the boat was really fucking adamant about it, so maybe we've got to drip some blood into like the right altar hole, or that sort of.
Sounds kinky.
Well, yeah, it sounds like your sort of demonic bullshit. So go see if you can find something, eh?
So when I was inspecting these pillars before, became clear was it needed to be a combination of things. So you tried fire already, so we could try a combination of elements. I have frost, like cold spells, and I also have thunder spells.
I mean, you could try that, but I definitely think there's some sort of on-island activation for this. It's basically all turned off at the minute, and we need to find the on switch.
Oh yes, I meant more directing these elemental spells directly at these pillars.
Yes, but no, I get it, but I think there's actually some sort of thing that needs to be done for the pillars to, like, work properly. I think we might have to, like, press activate, you know, like, you've got to find a button or, like I say, like, I think it's probably some sort of blood sacrifice or something, or maybe try bleeding into the hole in the middle of the thing. I don't know, like,
Sure, let's try putting some demon blood in this hole. That doesn't sound like a terrible idea.
Yeah, but that sounds like exactly the sort of thing you'd have to do here, right? Like, it's so ridiculous.
Sense walks over to the hole and takes out his sword of summoning ducks.
Just
and
whack.
Yeah, slices his finger and then drips some of his demonic blood onto this circle at his feet.
Yeah, it kind of drops. You kind of slice your wrist, right?
Hand, like palm, yeah.
Palm. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
You slice. Just ends it right.
Yeah, you slice your palm. The blood drips on your boot, which annoys you, and then kind of like keeps dripping. You kind of extend your hand, it keeps dripping in the middle of the circle there. And it keeps dripping, and then kind of it starts clotting and stops dripping. So, yeah, nothing much happens. You kind of wait a while.
Johnson's just watching this, like,
Yeah.
well, it's not then.
You know, what status is in intelligence?
Actually, I don't think intelligence is bad. It's wisdom that's low, right?
It's 12.
Roll investigation, please.
22.
Okay. So on a 22, you kind of like, you're holding your hand out, like arm's length, your palm, drips, you kind of hold it close, starts clotting, starts bleeding, it hurts like hell. You take 2 HP damage, by the way. And,
Okay.
and, yeah, I mean, nothing happens, but then it kind of like clicks in, like, maybe I should check out that notebook again.
Okay, can I reinvestigate the notebook? Did I miss something last time?
You don't have to roll investigation. You already rolled, so you can just investigate whatever was written there.
Only one way leads through, and the others lead nowhere at all. Dawn is clever as ever and could see what I could not. He holds the key, the absolute sword, written not in ink, but in the pattern of his thoughts, in the steps he's taken.
Did you get more info? Did you?
You can get the gang together to figure this out.
Sure.
You can do like you can do a combined roll. That's fine.
Okay. What do you want? Investigation, yeah?
Yeah. There we go.
Time to investigate.
Dirty 20.
Oh my god.
Nice.
And if you bardic Johnson, I could probably get more. So we can
I
try
rolled 19. You guys are screwed. But no, it's fine. So what do you guys? Okay, so right. So what does Stannis do? Just kind of like looking at the notebook. Everybody else is kind of like gathering, and He's just like, is he reading it loud, or is he like showing it to everybody else?
Yeah. With his left hand, he's holding the notebook and he's just reading that passage out over and over. And with his right hand, he's still got that extended. Even though it's stopped bleeding, he's still got it extended over the sort of now drying patch of blood on the floor. And he's feeling very confused.
Your hand hurts, by the way.
Oh, Johnson. Yeah, Johnson's just going to cast like a fucking cure wounds on you, I guess.
Thank you.
Okay, so on investigation, right? I'm gonna give you.
Yeah, so I guess Johnson just like after Stanish has read it a couple of times, just let me have a look at that. Just gonna takes it off him.
So on that combined investigation, right? So Dorn has ventured further than most dare to dream. The rift is close. I feel it in my bones, but its paths are treacherous, ever shifting, and laden with deceit. So on that, you guys notice that this is the path that we were on, right? We had the paths were treacherous and ever shifting and deceitful. So we had to be careful how we traverse the Sea of Souls, right?
Yeah.
We thought we understood its nature, but the truth is maddening. Only one way leads through, the others lead nowhere at all. Which you also figured out, probably. Dorn was clever as ever. Has seen why I could not. He holds the key, the answer we sought. Written not in ink, but in pattern of his thoughts, in the steps he's taken. If I fall, it is him you must follow. Trust him even in the paths. Even if the path seems wrong, he knows the way. I fear the rift may take me, but I write this to you. May you succeed where I failed. Seek Dorn and let his insight guide you. May you find the exit where. Am I the exit I could not? So.
Need to pray to Dorn.
So.
I don't know.
Johnson. So Johnson. Well. So. What was the investigation? Yeah,
dirty 20 investigation.
Dirty 20. So on a dirty 20, you understand that Dorn is the dude who's on the right hand side, the killed dude.
Oh, Dorn is the dead guy down here.
Yeah, which you didn't loot at the start.
I think Johnson looted him.
I don't think he did.
Let me just check, because I got books from people. Let me just see, because I had.
Literally didn't loot that guy.
Well, you have the book, then. All right.
Hang on, wait. Then I'm just looking now.
If you have the book, then I have some text for you.
Yeah. What I've got is Draconic Scrolls, Magic Book. Mysterious artifact, note, Wizard's Helper's paperwork, Wizard's notebook. That I've got. I thought I'd looted that guy, but if I forgot to, then I guess on reading that, Johnson will like wander over there and like loot that guy.
Sure.
Yeah, if do an investigation, I guess. 18.
18 on the guy who's there, yeah?
Yeah, investigate. Yeah. Oh, Kairos, do you mind just ending your turn so I can move Johnson over there? Is that right? Nice. Thank you.
Yeah.
Sorry, Beard, were you waiting for me? Did I brain out?
I'm waiting for me. Sorry.
No, that's okay. I didn't know whether I was supposed to be doing something that I hadn't.
It's fine. It's fine.
Oh, I say.
Yeah. Okay. So you all right. You loot the guy, yeah?
Yes, mate. Yeah.
Oh, you look at it. You get shocking grasp scroll from him.
Ooh.
You get 5,000 gold in a pouch.
Holy shit.
Yeah. You get 2 blue potions, and you get a sword of unknown origin, which is like laying next to him. There's a backpack.
Okay,
There's a bunch of crap in there, just like survival crap.
I'm just trying to catch up with you. Hang on. So there was shocking grasp scroll. What was next? Sorry.
After shocking grasp?
Oh yeah, it was a lot of gold, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was 5,000 gold.
I'll take that.
A sword of unknown origin.
Okay. Is that? Do you want me to just put that as the? I'll put that as the text description for now.
Yeah,
Sword
it's just if you want to pick it up, you don't know. Like, it's just it doesn't. It looks unremarkable. Let's put it that way. It just looks
I'm
like
not entirely sure if Johnson would find that suspicious or not.
it's just no. It's just like a long sword. This guy's not carrying a shield, so it's a long sword, but it's of unknown origin.
Okay. I guess if it doesn't look... Sorry, some things are obviously trying to look like they're not very special. And, like, does it look like it's trying too hard? Does Johnson know?
No, it looks like an ordinary kind of sword to you.
Okay.
So.
Cool.
You just can't make... You just can't make the...
I'll do it.
2 blue potions.
Well, actually, I'll do history on it instead. Wait there.
2 blue potions.
History... Oh, 2 blue potions. Yep, nice one. Let me.
Yeah.
It's only 11 on a history check.
Yeah, and you get his notebook as well.
And a notebook. Cool. Give me one moment. I will just add
with a bunch of pages ripped out. It's like really beat up.
This is Dawn, isn't it? And then potion of healing. 2 of you bad boys. Right. Awesome. Yeah. So anything else after the notebook, or was that it?
That's it. So
Cool.
it was what did I say? Scroll of
Shocking grasp.
Shocking grasp. 2 blue potions, 5,000 gold. Weird sword that you probably didn't pick up.
Yeah, no, I probably left that.
Yeah, and the armor's busted up, so you don't want the armor. So.
Okay, cool.
Oh, and the ripped up notebook, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, Johnson's gonna have a look through the notebook, see what he can see.
Okay.
I guess another investigation. Oh, that's terrible. 10.
Okay. Let's see. Meets it beats it. Let me forward you the details, sir.
Oh, okay. So yeah, Johnson sort of mutters to himself as he reads away at the notebook. I guess he's not near the other two anyway. And goes, shit. Okay, maybe. So I need some sort of electricity. Well, I guess that makes sense. And he's going to walk back over to the other two. Over here. That's not both. Yeah, they come back over here to this. He's going to be like, so this notebook over here says, as well as fire, we also need electricity. You know, like lightning to activate the pillar things. So I guess one of you guys needs to cast this lightning spell that I've got here. And he sort of holds out the scroll of Shocking Grasp. Well, I cast some fire, maybe. What do you say, Kairos? Do you fancy doing a bit of magic?
He's not opposed to it, and he will do it diligently.
See, Johnson passes you the scroll of Shocking Grasp.
I don't know how to activate scrolls.
Yeah, just sort of read them, and then magic happens.
He'll read.
It's magic. It does it all itself. Honestly, it's very easy.
We'll see. What do you do, Kairos?
I'm gonna try and use the scroll of Shocking Grasp as he has asked me to.
What are you using it on, or where are you using it?
I'm waiting for instructions on what I should use it on, so I guess it's sort of just in my hand right now. It's like sparkly hands.
It's this post here, the one in front of me.
He'll go to the post, as he said, and place his Shocking Grasp on the pole. See if that does anything.
As you do that, Johnson's going to cast like Firebolt on it as well, so it gets flame and lightning at the same time.
Okay, so Kairos, roll Arcana, please.
Arcaning.
Arcane.
Oh, did you say both or just Kairos? Sorry,
just Kairos. Just Kairos.
Did my roll not come through? I rolled a 10.
You rolled a 10.
Yep.
You pull out the scroll. You say the words on the scripture. You point in the pillar, and lightning comes out of your finger, and it burns you for 5 HP.
What the fuck?
So yeah, as Kairos does that, can Johnson be casting Firebolt at the same time?
You can, yeah.
Yeah, cool. The pillar.
So you roll at the pillar, yeah?
Yeah. Kairos is technically by the one by me. We just have. Oh, I guess if I end my turn, he can. Oh, stand stuff on this. It just needs movement to that pillar.
That's fine. Yeah. You cast it, and a light appears.
Ah. mean, I don't know what that does, but aha! Oh, Kairos, that was your first taste of magic.
Toasty as he reveals his charred hand being burnt by
Oh,
the
you got
magic.
yourself good there.
Is it still active or like
Well-
how long is shocking grasp active for? Or
That's
is
it. That's
just
it.
a
You,
1-use thing?
you use it. That's it. One-time use.
Okay. Nice. So we have one pillar active.
Yeah, so we have to just light all these in the right order, right? Starting with the west? Is that the thing?
Yeah, this is west. This pillar. Yeah. So what's next?
Roll investigation.
I'm investigating.
Okay, so you see kind of inscriptions on some of the pillars. Well, you can't read them for shit.
Standish, you're going to have to read these pillars again, oh boy.
Can Standish read the inscriptions?
Yeah, sure. Which pillar do you want to read?
I mean, starting with one with the flame on, I guess, just to see if there's anything different on that, and then checking all of the others.
Okay. So you read the one on the west, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Do I need to like post it again? Yeah.
No, I saw it.
Yep.
So sunset's in the west. So one brighter than the rest in the west. Makes sense.
What's the next one saying?
Well, yeah. What's the next one?
So yeah, I'll go and read the next one.
I am waiting.
So you're reading the next one, yeah?
Yes, please, sir. Second stand where all meets green. Follow the path where stars first gleam. Second stand where all meets green. Okay. Yep, I'll read the next one.
Okay. You don't see it. You see like the third one is like very deteriorated. You can't really see in scriptures. You can see certain words for it.
Okay.
Are you're gonna read it, yeah?
Sorry, babe.
Yeah, I mean the third pillar, the one facing east, is what you want to read, correct?
Yes, sorry.
Yeah. So
something like. This one looks like the words have all fallen off. And then, yeah, can you read the final pillar? The one in the south.
Sure.
Okay. Well, we've got some words missing.
So I guess the question is do the words on the pillars match up to the pillar, like that they're on, or do, like, you know, is it just a puzzle with words across the pillars that are contained within the puzzle? You know, are we going like west, north, east, south?
I would say they were based on the ones they were written on, simply for the fact that the one with the flame is the west pillar, and the clue on the west pillar is one brighter than the rest where the sun says goodbye. And at least as far as normal world is concerned, the sun usually does set in the west. So I mean, that is all based on assumption after all, and you're the academic one, not me. I mean,
Yeah, my concern is just that it could be trapped somehow. I mean, okay, so anyway, that's actually kind of, I guess, a secondary point. The main one being, how do we light the next one anyway? Because I think we're out of lightning. Suppose you have anything lightning-y, do you, Standish? Any spiky magic you can do, or? I don't think I do. It's thunder. Well, thunder is thunder, not lightning, though, right? That's kind of in the name.
That is true.
hang on. Stanley reaches into the back of them.
But anyway, so even if we do the next one, we're going to need one for every one that we've got to do, right? So, I guess Johnson gets out his spell book. He's going to be like, I wonder if I've got anything in here that...
You said that sword was just, you know, basic, didn't you?
Just a sword, apparently, yes.
Is that a sword? Just a basic sword?
Yeah, over there on the floor by, what's his name? Dawn.
How do you know it's basic? Let's, can we just check it out?
Yeah, I mean, go for it, boy.
We might as well just check it out, see if it has any... Can I inspect the weapon?
Inspect it.
Yeah. Like, is there any runes on it? Or is it just like a...
You need to read the roll investigation and perception, please.
Just a dusty, rusty sword.
Yeah, it looks like a piece of shit, but... You know.
Investigation and... Do you say perception? Because, my god, it's not looking good.
You rolled... You see some insignias on it. You kind of like clean off the sword with your hand, the dust off. It's been here for a while. It's remarkably sharp. You kind of cut your finger a little. The hilt is very finely made, and the crossguard is also
interesting.
Just in a superb condition, which is oddly, it's just odd too. Yeah.
I'll take the weapon and show it to my compatriots. Be like, Can you understand these symbols engraved onto the sword? And how to present the sword?
If we can take a long rest, by the way, I can. I've got chromatic orb in my spellbook, so I can at least cast something made of lightning.
I'm just thinking, what's also the possibility that they aren't all activated by lightning and fire?
What
if it's lightning and frost? Lightning
I mean,
or fire and frost.
Well, yeah. What if it's just magical fire, like any fire?
Jonathan gets out the notebook and says, "Well, I read this in the notebook from that Dawn guy, and it says to spark the flame, two forces must meet. One born of heat, the other of fleeting streak.
Okay.
The fire
Oh,
shall lie
good
still, its warmth untamed, until the lightning calls its name. Strike the fire with a skyborn flash, and then it sort of fades off. But I mean, that's all we really need to know."
Yeah, I mean, we assume from that it is lightning.
Yeah, so you've got fire spells, right?
Yeah.
And then I'll have a lightning spell if we can get a long rest in your little tiny hut. So, yeah, why don't we do that? I mean, also that gives us a good place to sort of end off the session too, because yeah, it's nearly 10:20, and we don't want to steal all of Beard's brain power for the night.
You want to rest here, correct?
Well, we've got Standish's tiny hut of safety, so Standish can get his tiny hut up and get a long rest. I can reconfigure my spells to have a lightning spell, so we can actually light these, and it also gives us a handy place to wrap up for the evening for the session.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. Let me write this down, actually. That'll be smart. So, tiny hut.
Yeah, Standish's tiny hut.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, sweet. Yeah, good session, man. It was fun.
Lovely.
Slowly getting through the puzzle.
I can do Sunday, I can do Monday as well, so.
Yeah, I'm good for Monday.
No.
Yeah, Monday.
Yeah, Monday then.
Okay. That's cool.
Sweet.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Yeah,
No,
good game.
thank you.
I know, Kairos, you don't have much to do here because...
Do I ever? Oh my god, I'm just a blind brute in the dark.
When you self-nerf yourself with your character build, eh? This is...
Well, I mean, I wasn't expecting to go to the very depths of hell.
In the literal fucking underworld, like...
Yeah.
I thought I was just gonna go on a castle cruise.